For the main man of the night, Mr. Lazarus Jacobs.
He has been the king of comedy in Namibia,
I don't know why people hate on Lazarus for his, dodgy eye.
the father of comedy in Namibia,
Up until I saw the mouth just like this,
the best comedian in Namibia I've ever seen
That eye is the reason for his success.
in the 90s.
That's why his jokes are as outdated as Swapo's last post.
Are you looking at me?
That is a laser that can detect tenders.
You see, you're so short you can't even hear my words.
You make me want to call myself comrade and then run very fast out of here,
When it comes to comedy, if you've lost your relevance, well, you get roasted.
You're so ugly when your mom looks at you, she goes like, shit happens.
But you see, let's come here forward. Come here. This is all about you. Let's give Laz a round of applause. Laz, I know you got a lot to retaliate to tonight. Okay? Right. He's been thinking about, okay? We'll be talking backstage and how do you feel about all this that was said here tonight? Are you gonna respond here?
Yeah,
Huh? Yeah, I'm interviewing you.
yeah, I'll retaliate.
You'll retaliate. Well, you have your time now. You can retaliate. I say it's about you, and everybody was here roasting you. Okay, so it's really up to you. Okay, let's give it up for Lazarus.
Am I supposed to respond now?
No.
What am I supposed to do? No, they're finished. That was the last one. All right, no, thank you everybody for coming. This is actually stupid. This is like receiving a lifetime achievement award. This is like you're finished now. Yeah, we have a thing in your honor, so it's actually nice to be here. Like Neville said, we started this long time ago. And when we started, I remember with no jokes, when we started in the beginning, my phone actually used to be tapped by national intelligence because somebody went to tell people that I'm out there telling jokes against Sam Nujoma and we want to take over the country. There was the laser eye probably. Now it's actually nice to be here and listen to guys like Slick them. Like Neville say, we don't really do the type of comedy that we say, oh, check that Osevat. That's for you born freeze. Because you don't have anything better to do with your time. Like you guys get it's like you get fascinated by Solange attacking Jay-Z. I mean, really. Why there are kids in Nigeria who are kidnapped. Speaking of which, Sibongile, when are you going back? I'm just, I honestly know, I'm just joking. I don't do that type of, no, seriously, I seriously, but I've been looking at you, I can actually call you, I've been really watching you, you don't listen to this nonsense. You're a beautiful woman, don't listen to what they're saying. You're a beautiful woman, you're beautiful. You are our own Lupita. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. No, seriously. But I was sitting there all night thinking, who does she remind me of? Like, oh, of course, Sibongile. How could I forget? You could be actually called Mrs. Malema. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Yeah, it's actually Sibongile. I think can I say who was the best tonight, Slick? Sibongile was hands down the best tonight. She was. You were right about my money. You were right. Yeah. And Courage, thank you so much for the nice words. It's really brave. It's people like you. It's because of people like you like this. Mugabe is not retiring. Because you know, Zimbabweans are pussyfooting around Robert Mugabe. They are calling each other. Now, then somebody who had Ixi, I said pussyfooting, and he's like, huh? It is a word. What did he say? Courage, people like you. You know, Zimbabweans are like beating around the bush, naming their kids Courage, Love More, Beauty. And they wonder why Mugabe is not stepping down. Maybe if you start changing your names to Retire, the president might get the message. You know, for a foreigner, you talk too much. Does Home Affairs actually know you're here? You know, he come from Zimbabwe, dates a hetero girl, he thinks he's the shit. Courage. Courage. Just a little word of advice. You can't come to Namibia and date a hetero girl. They have their own issues. Date a Vambu girl. Oh, maybe we can change your name to Stupid. Joe White. Now I know why you called yourself Joe White. Because Joe, you're one of those borderline cases, aren't you guys? Is he white or is he... It's most between Pioneers Park and Komasdal. There's nothing more sad. There's nothing more sad than to see a poor white person. Look, I'm not... I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you know, Joe, you know, because, you know, when you grow up in the township, you grow up poor, you see poor black people, because poverty is part of us. Because we were raised to believe white people are rich, and then you bump into Joe, and, you know, it's... Because, you see, when we are born, we are black. When we are poor, we're black. When we are rich, we are black. White people, when they become poor, they become colored. Because I remember the first time, you know, when a black person, because we were so colonized, when you see a poor white person, the black person with the only loaf, you know, the only slice of bread you have, you're gonna give it to him. Hey, I saw a white man. No, please give. I say, this is Candace. We can't have poor white people in our country. We're gonna do whatever we can to lift that white guy out of poverty. That's why Slick is helping this guy. You'll get your allowance after this. Don't worry, John. Yeah? Okay. Listen.
You know, this is the first roast ever in Namibia.
Someone feels bad that I didn't say anything about Gaza. It's just the dog's here, and you know I have to pick.
The dog will say back way. I would say way back.
Slick is one of those poor damaras from Tolam. I suffer in the ghetto.
Oh yeah, now it's racist. Now it's racist.
Places, your job is gayer than Neville Bassoon's earring.
After that shot, it went pa. He said, Lazi, it hurts. Please blow on it.
No, it was really, I can't say anything about Gaza and the dog. And what can you say about Gaza and the dog? What can you say that you haven't heard before? You know? You know, people say that dog, what, Gaza, what. I mean, the dog, I like the dog because the dog's lyrics are very short and to the point. The dog doesn't pretend to be like Gaza, like, oh, champion, you know, I said, all these Vambus, every Vambu who can speak fast has become an Kwaito artist now. when the dog is in the studio and they say, the dog, we have nice lyrics here. We got nice beat here. We need a lyric for this beat. Just go, ha ha. And they say, no, we need another one. And you go, yes, yes. And they say for the chorus, yes, yes, man. No, but I actually got to meet both of them. On a serious note, it used to break my heart to hear this so-called beef that was between the two of them. And we thought, when they started the beef, did you realize the album sales went up? And their shows were selling out. So Neville and I started to do the same shit. We created a fictitious beef between us. So I started doing my own shows, and he started doing his own shows. Neville, it didn't work. We might just go back, Mar. Go back to doing things together. That's why I want to announce that in August, Neville and I will be doing a show together for the first time. It'll be our first show together in about 5 years. Yeah, it will be if there's two of us, it can't be a solo show. I mean, Ixi. And I just want to give it up to Slick. Thanks. Slick, thank you so much. Slick, I can't, what can you say about Slick? I'm not going to talk about his name. It's just like, really, what? You know, yeah, I mean, you're not going to talk about Slick. But one thing I want to talk about, Slick is a type of guy that I don't want my daughter to date. And I'll tell you why. You know, because Slick is one of those poor damaras from Dolam. You know, if it wasn't for free of mind, Slick would be walking around barefoot. He hasn't got dreadlocks anymore, he's got fear locks. You know, and he's one of those guys who gonna go to my daughter saying, I suffer in the ghetto. Is it just me or that Slick looks surprised all the time? The first time I ever met Slick, he came into my office and he just walked in my office and I just saw this guy going. And I'm like, hello? And he was like, yes! Slick, what you guys are doing with Free Your Mind is brilliant. Because for a long time, it was not just Neville and Lazarus, like Rasha Hama and Jackson Kawayo. Rasha Hama and Jackson Kawayo. So Slick and Free Your Mind and all these guys started. It was actually, I really think they deserve a round of applause for that. They were actually good. They were actually good. So I just want to say, guys, you guys are doing a good job. You told us we are from the 90s. Apparently, we are not funny. And you guys are almost now from this century, and you are funny. We will see. I think I want to do a little a comedy battle. Yes. I'm challenging you to a comedy battle between old school and new school. So, no? Okay. So, guys, I just want to say thank you so much. The guys came here to roast each other. None of them could say anything about me. It was actually cool. Because what do they have on me? Nothing. I've got one child by one woman. Why? I like some people on this panel. I'm the only guy who can stand here and say to all of them, I can employ you. Good night.
Yeah, give it up to Lazarus Jacobs, ladies and gentlemen. On a real note, you know, this is a funny man. It's been a long career. He's been doing it quite inspiring. He's inspired a lot of people on the stage. So just one more round of applause before we are out. This has been Namibia's first comedy roast. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Catch us next month, first Thursday of the month for Free Your Mind. Thank you.
Free your mind.